All right, fam. So check it. So I'm thinking about when ball players start talking about, yo, the game is just kind of slowing down for me. I'm seeing the pitch coming right off his fingertips. I'm able to read the defense and break it down and dissect it. I know what guys are going to be before they even start making that break. I know how they're going to react, and so I can anticipate better, whatever. Like, that's happening for me. That's the season of my life where the game is kind of slowing down. And a lot of it is preparation, right? You spend a lot of time in preparation and studying and practicing and then reaffirming it by teaching it to other people when they go out and do the same thing, right? And then also it's just experience. This isn't my first time in this position, right? And so when I think about that, the game kind of slowing down for me, I had to think about, where do I go from here? Now, when I first got the time, this is what I was in there doing. I took this inventory, this real moral inventory, where you kind of look at yourself and you say, okay, this is who I am. This is what I possess. This is where I'm trying to go. This is who I want to become. And so you do more inventory. You're looking at your values and your belief systems. And I'm saying, okay, what parts of me do I want to keep? What parts, characteristics and traits do I want to get rid of? And then how do I replace those I want to get rid of? And so you're saying, you're going through this checklist, and then you're saying, is it a pro? Is it a con? Does it serve me or does it hurt me? So I take something like, say, my ambition, and I say, well, where does your ambition come from? What makes you ambitious? Because listen, at the end of the day, my ambition has helped me tremendously, but it has also hurt me ridiculously. So when you look at my ambition, it's like it stems from, my ability to dream bigger than most people, my whimsical or impulsive, or maybe I'll call it spontaneous. That sounds better, right? And then it's just this instant gratification that I have, right? So when I think about what serves me and what hurts me, I can obviously say that my ability to dream obviously serves me. What hurts me more than the other two is that I am addicted to instant gratification. I need instant gratification. I need it right now. Give it to me, not yesterday, but on delay with no delay. And so how do you replace that? How do you fix that? How do you change that? Well, what you have to do is you have to decide that I'm going to fall in love with the journey, that I'm going to develop the patience, right? More than I want it right now, I just want to learn and appreciate the journey. Just be present. That's the process. So I went through that whole journey, and so like now I'm intentionally trying to slow it down. And the crazy part is that, last Monday, today's the 13th. So last Monday I signed the offer letter for the job. And I prayed about when I was going to actually start the job, because I love having this time with Deshaun and just being at home and being present, being able to do my thing. But then at the same time, I also need to start creating some revenue. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man, you can't spend more than you make. And right now we just spending. So I thought about that and I prayed about it. And confirmation came to start the 29th. So I was off all last week. I'm off 2 more weeks before I actually start work. And so, I'm used to life going 100 miles an hour. And I'm driving so fast that you don't see nothing when you're driving over 100 miles an hour. Everything is a blur. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Cars is flying by. You don't see structures. You don't see anything in your surroundings. You don't even see the signs. You can't even see the signs. And some of these signs is, hey, beware, wreck is coming. And so when you slow it down, now I can observe these things. And so that's why it was important for me to take my time. So when I look at it, I say that's the blessing, is I have the time to slow it down. I can prepare ahead, and then I can just take my time getting there. But the flip side of it is, here's the test. What are you going to do with this time? Because are you going to be a good steward? Are you going to continue to pray? Are you going to continue to meditate? Are you going to continue to self-reflect? Are you going to continue to read? Are you going to continue to study and practice? Or are you going to do what you've always done? Are you just going to run amok? Because you can't force me to sit down and not do nothing. And man, listen, I'm going to run the streets. So Erica asked me, she says, well, what are you going to do? And I'm offended that she would even ask me that. You know why? Because you got to be the dumbest person on the face of the earth to know the test is coming. And you got the answers and you still fail. So no, that's the beautiful part about slowing things down, taking it easy. Because then you can see it coming. You can, if you don't have the answers at that moment, well, I know when it's coming. Let me get these answers, utilize the time appropriately, and then pass the test and move on. And the blessing comes from that because you get more discernment but you also extend your time.